No, I wouldn't agree with it. I wouldn't agree that it's a blow-by-blow account. I can't specifically recall exactly what happened, like first or directly after that. So sequencing of the fight, I'm less clear on than sort of what.
A detailed account.
Correct. I gave a detailed account, but the blow-by-blow description is.
You may have lifted out a blow here and there.
Correct.
Now, there are a number of differences between your version of the incident or the events between you and the attacker in your statement to the police and your plea explanation.
Correct.
You are aware of those differences?
I'm aware that they are different. Yes. If you point out the specific differences, or
Sorry?
if you point out the differences, I'll deal with them.
In your statement, paragraph 7, top of page 2, you said after you disarmed the attacker of the axe, you took a small step backwards and actually observed him pull out a knife.
That's not what I said to Colonel Bianca. My description to Colonel Bianca was just that I got the axe away from him, and I remember getting space between the two of us. It was me pushing him away, not me taking a step back. When he was asking me about this, he said, okay, so then you were about a step away from him, or how far away were you? And I said, I was about a step away from him. Because after that, he stepped forward and we came together again. So I didn't say the words that I stepped back, but that's where that phrasing comes from, I think.
In your plea explanation, Exhibit J, paragraph 29, you say, easy disarmed him of the axe. He sort of spun around and then came at you again. This time he had a knife.
Correct.
You also go further in your plea explanation, you say you do not know where he got the knife or when and how he came into possession of it.
Correct.
So, in both versions, Mr. van der Daal, I agree there's a little interval in the struggle between the two of you. Struggle over the axe and then the knife. The other difference, except for whether you step back or he stepped back, there's another difference in those two versions. In your plea explanation, you say you don't know where he got the knife. You say in one moment, when you saw him again, he was in possession of the knife. You explicitly say you don't know where he got the knife from. In your statement to the police, you say you actually observed him pull out a knife.
No, I didn't. I never observed that. I used the phrase, then he pulled a knife, because of the phrase pulling a knife on someone. But I never explicitly said that I saw where.
Are you the only person who were assaulted with a knife?
Yes, as far as I could tell.
In both your versions, you relay the events as that you disarmed him quite quickly of the axe, and that you hit him with the blunt side of the axe, and then he stabbed him with a knife.
Correct.
Which remained in your side X amount of time, and then you pulled it out. The difference between your statement and the explanation is, in your statement, paragraph 7 at the top of page 8, you say he stabbed you before you hit him with the axe. Then he left you, then you pulled the knife out.
Yeah, I never used any of these thens. I don't speak like that, and I don't know of anyone who does. It's not proper English, but it's, I describe these as happening around the same time, but the order in which that I told them the things that happened is they wrote it down as then this. But that's not how I described it.
That is in actual fact the difference between your clear explanation and the statement. Is in your clear explanation you say you struck him with the axe, you stabbed him almost at the same time, you let go of the knife and you treated, and you immediately pulled the knife from his side.
Yeah, it was all one very quick. It was all one very quick motion or action.
So it's not a events that follow each other as
It's the statement.
In the statement, it is all at once.
Correct.
In the statement, paragraph 7 of Exhibit SS, you state also that you hit him at the back of his body at his right shoulder, which creates the impression that you might have been on the side or behind him.
Yeah, again, not the exact wording that I used. They asked me where I said I struck him on the shoulder, and they said on front of his shoulder, on the back of his shoulder. I said probably closer to the back of his shoulder. But I never used the phrasing of on his back, by his shoulder, that way around is not how I described it.
Because in your clear explanation in paragraph 33, you gave a version as similar as to what you did in court. You say you struck him on his right shoulder to make him let go of the knife, and now clearly one is facing him.
Yes.
Is that correct?
That's the correct version, yes.
The change in your versions, Mr. van der Daal, that you've now explained and described the police basically putting words in your mouth. But the fact that you now tell the court that you immediately drew the knife from your side, not be an attempt to say that that little bit of time that the knife should have remained stuck in your side was clearly showed by the experiment of Professor Dempers to not be possible. Because every time there is movement, the knife would fall out.
Well,
that is a misleading question to respect. Dr. Dempers testified we all saw the video. In fact, at some stage, that knife that was stuck into a piece of pork remained for 3 to 4 seconds. Timed by the 9.5 minutes. Very welcome for us. Look at it again. That statement is factually correct.
Lord, the counsel listened clearly to my question. It was the question of the movement that occurred that made the knife fall out.
okay.
With the witness, can I just answer the question?
Sure.
So long. The prosecutor.
It's the question of whether there having been time in between the knife having been stabbed, the witness having been stabbed, and the knife being pulled out. The lesser or the shorter that time period is, the lesser is the possibility of there having had a movement of his body to give cause or effect to the fact that
you wanted to say something. It's not.
No, but my honest reply to that is that's not the witness. My little colleague was the witness. My little colleague was the witness and said she used the word immediately. And that is all I objected to. That was not the video show.
Please carry on.
Mr. van der Daal, what I'm trying to ask you is, in your statement, the impression is created that it is a sequence of events and that there's a little time lapse in between when you were stabbed, that some occurrences took place and then you pulled out the knife after some time lapse. The difference is, in your clear explanation, you make certain and you specifically mention that you immediately pulled out the knife. What I'm putting to you is the difference between the two versions could then account for the fact that Professor Dempers' experiment showed that every time there's movement, the knife fell out. So you're trying to lessen the time that the knife was in your side so that you didn't have time, so there wasn't time for any movement to take place.
No, I disagree with that. I'm not lessening the amount of time. This is always the version that I gave. I told the police that I grab the phone. This, it being stuck in my side, was never a word used by me. I never said it was stuck in me. I said I removed it from my side to the police. So now I would have to disagree that I'm... Also, the experiment that Dr. Dempers did, I think that from memory, the motion that he was showing was a far more violent motion than my body was making at that point in time.
Just so that we, before I cross-examine you further on the events between you and the attacker, Mr. Van der Daal, please, Sergeant Apollos has brought along Sergeant Milan. I've been informed that he is 1.88 meters tall. A little bit taller than your description of the attacker, but it's the only person we can find since Sergeant Dr. Van Crown retired. It's more or less the length of the person you described. Could you please demonstrate to the court by using Sergeant Milan the actions between you and the attacker since he approached you and came at you with the axe? You can use the replicas again, so neither of you get hurt.
Well, what I just asked is Sergeant Milan are going to play the role of the attacker. Understand? Now, how is he going to replicate the action?
He's going to do what Mr. Van der Daal says he must do.
I'm sorry, no.
He's going to do what Mr. Van der Daal says he must do.
He's going to do what Mr. Van Daal said what he must do.
Yeah. To demonstrate
Something that, do I understand it correctly, this demonstration will be on the basis that Sergeant Milan will play the role of the attacker.
That's good. That's what I understand it as well.
I'm not sure where we're going to go with this and how much the Lordship can gain from this, but let's see.
Lord, that was the intention. Sergeant Milan had the role of the attacker, and he will execute the actions that Mr. Van
He also
der Daal
plays on
has
record
done.
what he does. Okay. Yeah.
Lord, maybe
Mr. Van der Daal, perhaps you get out of the box. Is that correct that the attacker came to you with a knife and the axe?
I have the axe.
With the axe in your hand?
from the beginning, from the beginning.
From the beginning,
Yeah.
he had the axe. You lifted the axe.
Like that?
So the accused just
Stand like that? Stand like that? Let's put it on record, Ms. Galloway.
the accused, Sergeant Milan has lifted his right hand, which holds the axe, by the end of the handle, so almost above his head, and brought it down, whilst Mr. Van der Daal then grabbed his right arm, forearm, with his left hand in the middle of the forearm and his right hand over the hand of Sergeant Milan holding the axe.
Correct.
Okay?
Yeah.
He's on the way.
Just finish that description. Mr. Van der Daal removed the axe from the right hand of Sergeant Milan while simultaneously pushing him backwards.
Yes.
And there in which you said he also sort of turned around.
Yes.
Is that correct, Ms. Van der Daal?
Okay.
And then,
Where did the knife come from?
I don't know.
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
And just saw it in his
coming
hand.
up and again, he had the knife in his hand.
Did we just describe that now? Sergeant Milan now has the knife in his right hand, in his clenched fist with the blade pointing downwards and the sharp edge of the blade pointing outwards away from him. Is that correct?
The sound of the hands, the knife with the clenched fist, the knife pointing downwards, the blade of the knife pointing downwards.
Okay, and at this point,
So at this point, Mr. Van der Daal dragged Sergeant Milan's right forearm with his left hand, again in sort of the middle of the forearm, just below the wrist, whilst Mr. Van der Gaar has the axe in his right hand, with the blade facing towards you, the blunt side towards Sergeant Milan, and Sergeant Milan has grabbed Mr. Van der Gaar's right hand with his left hand. Also, is it just below or over the wrist? About the maybe. Just sort of also just below the wrist.
One point, so first when we came together, it was the knife made contact there, and then we tried to pull the arm down, his arm went across here a couple of times, and to cut me there, so he moved my arm away.
So they stopped there up to that point?
So you indicated that Sergeant Milan must let his hand be more horizontal than vertical, the hand holding the knife? More horizontal than vertical?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Just the blade is pointing.
Okay, the blade is now pointing at you, and you then went for your chest area, the upper part of the chest area, to the left.
Correct, yes. As we came together here, it was much stuck in here momentarily.
Momentarily, and then?
They're trying to strike across here. I was moving my arm out of the way when he was trying to cut it. He was going to my throat was moving my arm down. Instead of just keeping that forward in his arms
So, okay, the next movement after he went for your chest and stabbed you momentarily, you pushed his right hand with holding the knife downwards and to your right. Just to your right.
Well,
Yeah.
it was his motion was going from left to right. My arm was pushing his arm down.
And
The knife came in between us several times. Each time I was avoiding my other arm, and he seemed to be also trying to attack this arm. And after a certain amount of time, he was there.
so you've described several horizontal movements of the knife between you two.
Correct.
All the while you holding the axe hand a bit higher and away from your body, extended arms almost.
Yeah, well, he was keeping the axe.
He was keeping the axe away from himself.
Yes.
Okay. Whilst also moving the knife back from left to right several times.
Yes.
And you trying to avoid your right forearm because you're under the impression he's also trying to avert you on your right hand.
Correct.
The right arm. Okay? And in between that, there was another motion with his hand holding the knife that you also had.
Yes. So just try to cut my arm.
That is when he made the marks on your arm, flicking his wrist.
So that motion was done while you held his hand.
Yes.
And this is this is all happening sort of simultaneously.
Yes.
All right. What happened then?
Yes. He then twisted his arm around like this.
You now showing that he twisted your arm outwards away from you guys, as you see. Clockwise for him, anti-clockwise for you. Yes.
And then pushed him to my side. As doing that, I brought the axe down. Yeah.
That's the first time you meet him.
Correct. The axe down and just move this bit out of the way. Yeah. And then about there to us, struck. As I struck there, he let go. Both arms.
Both arms.
He let go and basically started recruiting. I took the knife out and I dropped it.
So
So,
the knife was actually stuck in your stomach.
The knife was in my side when I pulled it out, yes.
just to place on record the last bit after or during the time we He also flicked his wrist to injure you on your left forearm. And he pulled his hand down clockwise, yours with him, anti-clockwise with him. He brought his hand forward, and that's when he managed to stab you on your left side with a knife.
Yeah, well, that was just, those were like two movements that, there where his arm was twisted. So, first movement, I felt stabbed a little bit, and then you put more power behind it, and just put a shoulder into it. And then that is opening up there is where I brought that down.
So he's stabbing you in the side and using a second sort of movement to stab you deeper, more serious.
Stab and then put more power.
More power behind the shoulder. That is when you simultaneously brought the axe down on his right hand shoulder.
Yes.
And he was still holding, according to the demonstration, he was still holding on with his left hand to your right hand.
What?
With his left hand to your right hand that was holding the axe. He was
When
still
I struck his
holding it
shoulder?
down when you struck his shoulder.
Yes. It was just the whole hand, but that he wasn't actively pushing it away.
Pushing it away anymore, it's just holding. So, and then after, well, sort of, he immediately let go of both weapons.
Correct.
Okay, and then you just, oh, sorry, not both weapons, yes, it's wrong. He let go of the knife and your forearm.
Yes.
And you then, if I'm not mistaken, that's it, correct? You retreated, moved away from you in total. And that is when you used your right hand, in which you still held the axe,
Correct.
to remove the knife from your left side.
Correct.
Thank you.
Maybe your action on Mr. Quickly. Mr. Paul, that was an objection myself. I would agree.
Mr. Van der Dal, in the demonstration, you were clearly sure of the movements of your attacker.
Fairly sure.
Even to the extent that you directed Sergeant Malan to just shift his head from the right to the left so that you passed the axe and hit him on the right shoulder.
Correct.
Were you stunned at that?
I think so.
From your demonstration, Mr. Van der Dal, it also appears that you basically, and please correct me if I'm wrong, and if it's just during the demonstration, you basically just took the axe from his hand.
Yes.
The attacker's hand.
Yes, so I pulled the axe and his arm away from each other and then pushed him away, as I demonstrated.
You testified yesterday that, as far as you're aware, you did not injure the attacker when you hit him with the blunt side of the axe.
As far as I didn't, draw blood.
No.
I'm not aware of any injury that he has. Yeah.
When you
I obviously hurt him because he ran away, but I can't say no knowledge of an injury, so to speak.
Did you, during the incident or the events between you and the attacker, did you manage to inflict any other harm on him?
No, I don't think so.
Did he bleed in any way?
Not that I saw.
Not that you saw.
Not that I seem to cause either.
In the way that you demonstrated, Mr. Van der Dal, the axe was at most times, after you had disarmed him, raised between the two of you. Is that correct?
You can say between the two of us, he was,
Yeah, but to the side, but
yes.
so Why didn't you hit him over the head with the axe?
I think I did try to.
Why weren't you successful?
Because I was focusing on the knife primarily, defending myself on the knife. And he was also actively keeping the axe away from him.
And the question is, you were concentrated on the knife, yes, but you had a chance of overpowering him by knocking a severe blow with the axe.
I tried that. Well,
Why did that not succeed?
because he was holding my arm away over here. He was also cutting my arm, so I was focusing on.
But you're now relatively stronger than him, and you are now in possession of the axe.
I can now say that I was probably stronger than him.
Sorry?
I can now say that I was stronger than him, but I don't think I was that confident in being able to overpower him.
Yes.
You could also simply have the axe, the real one, it's not a featherweight as the replica, and it has a metal head. You could have merely flicked your wrist, and still the axe head would have hit him somewhere on his body.
Well, that's what happened.
Right?
That is what happened.
Once,
Yes,
at the end.
yes,
So that is when you brought the axe down on his right shoulder because he was distracted from stabbing you.
yes. I think that gave me an opportunity to strike him with the axe.
This is a person that you say you realize that you were stronger than him.
No, I'm saying I realize now that I was stronger than him. That's
So whilst you're in this physical altercation with this person, and you're trying your utmost, and at this point in time you are fighting for your life,
yes,
you couldn't otherwise because it was the same person who viciously attacked the rest of your family.
yes,
So you would be fighting with all your might.
yes.
And you never realize that I'm actually stronger than you. I can overpower you. You only realize that now.
Well, I did overpower him. I didn't consciously think to myself, I'm winning this fight. I never thought I was in advantage, so to speak.
Why do you
And
say
you see, the problem that is the chap who's attacked your family. You're angry at me, you're stronger than me, you have the axe in your position. Why did you lunge out at him and try to attack him?
I was scared and unsure. I thought, it's not, I don't think I really felt anger until
You didn't have any anger.
many days later. I don't think I actually
Your father,
actively
your
felt.
brother, your mother, your sister have been injured and you have no anger.
Yes.
Well, I'll decide what's finished, because that's not an objection. That's not a relevant objection. Let the witness answer that. You sit down, please. Will you please sit down? Will you please sit down, Mr. Bertha?
I may not object.
You may not object. This
You fact just say that
You can ask, you can object afterwards. Please answer the question, Mr. Bertha. Mr. Van Breda.
I don't recall being angry at any point, no.
After the injury to your mother and father, you don't recall being angry.
I was scared, not angry.
Now, what's your objection?
There was no evidence at that stage that my client knew that his mother or sister were attacked.
Everybody knew that his father and brother.
That's
So
all
can I then amplify it? The early question I put to you, I should have said, father and brother, not yet mother and sister. You understand that?
Yes.
Good, thank you.
My Lord,
What you were saying?
with the benefit of hindsight and being able to now think clearly, I wish I did get angry and react, but I
I'm trying
didn't.
to figure that out. I'm not asking you questions. I'm trying to understand your state of mind here. you see a situation where there's been serious violence against your intimate members of your family, and you don't react.
I was overwhelmed.
You were overwhelmed. So in essence, what you're saying is you did nothing because you were scared.
Correct.
Also, Mr. Van Breda,
That was,
during the demonstration, Mr. Van Breda, when you had Sergeant Malan draw the knife horizontal sort of between your two bodies, whilst you pushed his hand down, it appeared that the knife then would have injured you if it struck there, it would have injured you in is diagonal the correct word, in a diagonal line?
A horizontal line.
Is that what it did, or what you said it did?
So I said did.
Are you okay?
Take a break.
sorry?
Be adjourned.
So adjourn for tea, no, just adjourn for 15 minutes and come back.
Well, if I can just go wash my face in the
No,
bathroom.
no, that's fine. We'll adjourn for 15 minutes and then we'll make the tea break as well.